Good morning. Are you there? Are you there? Are you there? Are you ready? Are you ready? Is this a whole lot of pink in your space? Like, is this a whole lot of pink first thing in the morning? Is this a whole lot of pink at 5:30 a.m.? Look, get the mic. Is that a lot of pink for you first thing in the AM? Well, we probably got a little bit more for you. That is a lot of pink, though. I'm just saying that is a lot of pink. Let's go. Let's go. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are you, my friend? How are you, my friend? You see, there's no excuse for you not pushing yourself to the next level. In order for you to create a new you must have a new mindset. When teams come together, we can create things that are greater than the sum of all of their parts. Good morning. Good morning and welcome to hashtag Rise and Grind. I am your host, Glenn Lundy. I am a husband to one, a father to seven, and the creator of what is going to be the #1 most watched morning show in the world. It is 5:30 a.m. and I hope that you are ready to rise and grind. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you, my friend? How are you, my friend? Dude, today is Thursday. That's right. Today is Thursday, October 8th, 2020. And what's crazy is today is the very first and the very last time it'll ever be Thursday, October 8th, 2020. So I want to make sure we make the absolute most, and I mean the absolute most of this absolutely incredible day. Check out my shirt. Dude, I love these shirts. Those of you listening on the podcast, you can't see it, but it's a baseball raglan, pink in color, with the words "Rise Together" in the center. It's got the breast cancer awareness ribbon, and inside the letters of Rise is like a blend of Rise and Grind crosses. It's awesome. You can go get one if you want. You can go get one at riseandgrindgear.com. That'll take you directly to this shirt, riseandgrindgear.com. I would love for you to pick one up. All proceeds are going to an organization called My Pink Navigator. We'll talk about that a little bit more later. I cannot believe we are here. My name is Glenn Lundy. I am your host here on hashtag Rise and Grind. I am also the creator and the founder of the hashtag Rise and Grind group on Facebook. You got to hop on and join the hashtag Rise and Grind group. It is the only group on Facebook where you will find nothing but motivation, education, and inspiration. That's all you're going to find in there. No other crazy nonsense. Motivation, education, and inspiration. It is also the only group I know of that really does a tremendous job of not just being an online group and an organization, but actually doing things offline as well. Things like supporting organizations like My Pink Navigator, things like raising money to battle human sex trafficking, things like taking homeless people off of the streets and helping shift and transform their lives. It's really an amazing group. As a matter of fact, there's a bunch of people that are watching live right now that are part of that group. If you're watching live, do me a favor. There's a bunch of little emoticons there. Would you let me know how your morning's going? Are you liking this morning? Or do you love this morning? Are you hilarious this morning? Are you just feeling all lovey-dovey? They got that new little care emoticon. Would you do me a favor but tap on that? Let me know so I can see those. That helps give me a pulse of the energy. I see some laughing faces. I see some hearts. I see some thumbs up right now. I love that. Great way to check in. Thanks, Pam. I love this shirt too. You can go get yourself one. Go to riseandgrindgear.com RISEANDGRIND.com. But make sure you join the group if you're not already a part, man. It's an incredible group. Hi, Simona. Great to see you. It's an incredible group, and I'd love for you to be a part of that so that we can do that together. This week is Mental Health Week. We've been talking about mental health and all the different aspects and areas, the different types of disorders that many people battle with. And we've been going through that all week. On Monday, we talked about hope is really the key. Hope can be one of our ways out of some of our mental battles that we have. We also talked on Tuesday about how you got to be careful when you're at home to go ahead and protect the mind, because things at home, when we let down our defenses, that can be a time where we can really start to impact our overall mindset with what we're watching on TV and the different things that we're paying attention to and listening to when we're at the house. We also talked about how there's some different ways at home that we can make an impact on ourselves mentally, making sure to get plenty of sunshine, listening to things that make us feel good, right? The things that make you feel good, right? You guys remember that song? Doing some things like planting or gardening is always good. Keeping the house nice and clean and structured. Super important not to have a bunch of clutter. And then removing anything, right? Just only having pictures and things on the wall that make you, like, give you a positive feeling, and removing anything that makes you feel somewhat negative in any way, shape, or form from your house, whether it be old clothes, old memories, old pictures, so on and so forth. Yesterday, we also talked about, well, how do we carry that positive mental attitude? How do we carry that all the way through our day when we've got work and emails and all the things that are coming and hitting us? How can we do that? And we talked about this thing called the morning five, right? 5 simple steps that you can do in the morning, 5 simple steps to help set your foundation so that you can have a strong mind all day long. If you missed that, you can go to the morning 5, that is the number 5.com, and you can download a free ebook that talks about all of that, the 5 simple steps to an extraordinary life, that include not hitting your snooze button first thing when you wake up, not touching your phone at all, actually, first thing in the morning when you wake up, gratitude and goals, making sure to take the time to write those things down, taking care of yourself physically, because an object in motion tends to stay in motion, and the 5th and most important and crucial element, which is sending out an encouraging message, texting somebody, messaging somebody. But if you start your day with those 5 simple steps, I can share with you hundreds, if not thousands, of stories of people all over the United States who have talked to me about the transformation that has happened in their life just by doing those 5 simple things every single morning. I am one of them. I can testify, when you change the way you start your day, it'll make a massive impact in your life and a massive impact on your psyche. I'm telling you, it works, man. It's not like it just works. It's crazy. Do me a favor, drop in the comments right now if you've been doing the morning 5 or a similar morning routine that attacks mind, body, and spirit. Drop it in the comments, like how on a scale of 1 to 10, how important is your morning routine to your overall mental aptitude and success throughout the day? Drop that in the comments. Maybe somebody's looking today like, dude, this dude's crazy. This ain't right. And you drop it and they see it and they're like, okay, well, maybe all these people say that it's right, so it's got to be right, right? That's our goal. That's part of why we do this thing called #RiseAndGrind. I love seeing the hearts, by the way. It gives me so much energy. Thank you for continuing to do that. Mike Higdon says it's a 10. Shelly Jean says 10. John Paul says 30 years, important. Jess Gentry, 10. Carmilla, 10. Anita, 10. Jeremy Noling, 10. Michael Guthrie, 10. Look at this, dude. In a country where it's very hard to get people to agree on anything right now, one thing that everybody can agree on is the morning routine is a 10 in importance. A 10. Think about that. That is amazing. So, been a fun week, mental health week. We're going to wrap it up today. Tomorrow, I do want to let you know. Woo, Anita, thanks for the stars. I appreciate that. I do want to let you know tomorrow, my dear friend Trevor Houston is going to be on our show. Trevor's an incredible human being. He's got a huge, massive following over on LinkedIn. He likes to serve in the world of unemployment, people that are job seeking, having a tough time searching for or finding jobs, things like that. Trevor lives in that world, and he's created his own online community where he serves people. It's funny, man. I have a community where I'm trying to get you to stay with me forever. I want to be your friend forever, where he's building a community where he's trying to get rid of you. Literally, he's trying to get rid of you. He wants you to get a job so that you can move forward. So Trevor will be on the show tomorrow. He's just an awesome guy. Super excited to have him on. So I wanted to let you know about that. And also next week, we're going to be doing a series called Retreat. And this series is going to be coming to you live from Fort Collins, Colorado, where I will be with a bunch of my 800% club dealers. Super excited about that. We're going to be training out in Fort Collins, Colorado for a few days. And so I'll be coming to you live from there. It'll be 4:30 a.m. or 3:30 a.m. No, maybe even earlier. I don't know what time it'll be. It'll be like 3:30 a.m. while I'm there, 2:30 or 3:30. But I'm going to be trading with my 800% club dealers, which I'm super excited about. And then also, we're going to be spending time with this young lady. I don't know if you know her or not, but her name is Danelle Delgado, and she has been gracious enough to allow us to christen, I should say, to christen her new estate, the Delgado estate. So we're going to be spending some time training at Danelle's new house out there in Fort Collins, Colorado. So we have that to look forward to. Just wanted to share that with you because I'm super excited about it. It's going to be an amazing series. If you haven't done so already, make sure you invite your friends. Tell them, hey, dude, you got to pop on in here. We're doing this awesome series called Retreat that's just really going to talk about how we can create environments and we can step out of our comfort zones and we can start looking at some differing opinions as a way to expand our minds and to help us grow and level up in the different areas of our life that matter most. Wow. We got a lot, dude. We got a lot going on. So without further ado, we should probably do this thing. There's this thing that we do on this show every once in a while. Those of you that have seen the show, you've probably seen us do this before, maybe once or twice, I'm not sure. But there's this thing we do on this show where we got to dance, dude. That's it. We just got to dance. We got to get the body moving. We got to get the blood flowing. We got to get the heart racing, the blood pumping, all that stuff, right? We got to dance. What a way to start the day. Dancing? How many people across America do you think start the day dancing? Not very many, but you do, and we do right here on hashtag Rise and Grind. For those of you that know, those of you that don't know, this is the part of the show where I need you to hit that share button. I'm not playing with you. Hit that share button, because I believe if we can change the way people start their day, it'll make a massive impact on this planet. Sometimes all it takes to change the way somebody starts their day is for you to hit that share button. This is also the part of the show where I say good morning to you, you say good morning to me. Whether you're watching live or you're watching on replay, say what's up. I'll say what's up back. What's up, Mike Overfeld? You got booted? Come on, man. That's crazy. What's up, Heather Fox? How you doing, Rick Timberino? What's up, Ray Hatcher? Tabitha Lorraine Walls is up in here. What's up, Tina Bacon? Vicky Everett, John Coltonborn, Robin Welshans. What's up, Keith Hamilton? Anita Hill's in the house. Mike Stevens, Carmilla Butcher. What's up, Whitney Wells? Jeremy Noling in the crib. What's up, Jeremy? Miss you, brother. What's up, Heather Fox? I already said hi to Heather. Heather twice. Heather 3 times. Heather 4 times. What's up, Suzanne Wall? How you doing, Mike Romans? What's up, Mr. Carter Meyer? My man, Carter Meyer. Golly. Can't wait to see you again. What's up, Brad Smith? Kim Thayer, Amante Harvey, Brad Smith, I will be calling you later today. What's up, Wendy Reeves? We got Melvin Rodriguez is up in here. Jenny Lockett, Marilyn Wilkin. We've got Joel Tomlinson, Vicki Everett, Sandra Benstock Delolio. Thanks for the stars, Sandra. What's up, Cindy Conley? Yeah, Cindy's up in here. You feel that, Cindy? That's what I'm talking about. What's up, Sarah Ball? If it's anything like last time I'm in, says Sarah Ball. She's going somewhere again, I'm sure. What's up, Angie Ruffer? What's up, Rick Tamburino? Kenny Brock is in the house. What's up, Kenny Brock? How you doing, Shelly Jean? Terry LaPierre. We've got Emily Gowler. Facebook is booting you too. Isn't that crazy? What's up, Bobby? How you doing, Eric Burns? Jenny Lockett. Yeah, dude, Facebook be kicking people out. Facebook will allow you to share this and not let anybody see it. Facebook won't give notifications to people that have turned on notifications. But you know what? We show up anyway. We find it anyway. Facebook kicks you out and you come back in. That's right. You're like, take that, Facebook. You knock me out all you want. You ain't gonna knock me off my grind. And that's what I love about you here on hashtag Rise and Grind, man. You guys are dedicated. You guys are committed. You guys are amazing human beings. I want to share a story with you this morning. I hope you enjoy it. Incredible human being. She came and spent some time here at our office the other day. Blew my team's mind, and I just wanted to share it with you this morning. Thanks for the stars, Wendy Reeves, as we talk about the spiritual side, right? The spiritual side of mental health and how important that can be.
Hello, my name's Kristen Greider. I was diagnosed with breast cancer at 31 years old with no family history. We went through, there was a lump that I was concerned with or suspected could have been cancer. When we went through with the mammograms, I ended up having to do 3 biopsies, which all 3 came back as cancer, but the spot I was worried about did not come back as cancer. So it was actually by luck or by, random, I guess by grace, that we were able to find the cancer previous or prior to it actually becoming invasive. So I was diagnosed September 18th of 2017, and by October 24th of 2017, I had already undergone bilateral mastectomies with sentinel lymph node removal. We were working on planning my reconstruction process because I was advised, you're 31, so you're going to heal better if you have something put back on your chest, which actually turned out to be the opposite case for me. I'm actually going Monday, I'm going to a specialist in Cleveland to have everything removed because mentally I couldn't heal from seeing the damage and the numbness and everything that cancer took from me. But in clothes, I look fine. So to me, my big peace of mind is I really want to get to the point where, even though I've already beaten cancer and I'm one of the lucky ones, I don't feel aesthetically or look like I had cancer. So for me, that's been a very tough struggle to kind of balance that. I have young kids, so that was another thing, is that my youngest son is autistic and he is 6 years old, and he has only known me as sick mommy because, I was diagnosed when he was 3. He has been by my side. He's adorable. He's my doctor. So every time I have migraines or bad side effects from medication, he's there to make sure I'm okay. I've had quite a few complications also from surgery specifically. I had my first set of implants placed in April of 2019, and by August of 2019 they were defective and had to be removed. I'm leaving Monday to have this set replaced or taken out, which means they're just over 2 years old and already defective as well. So that will be surgery number 8 in just a very short period of time. The big thing is I could not have gotten through all of this without Bobby and my Pink Navigator. I reached out to Bobby because I was diagnosed right in front of Pinktober. Bobby had a very small ad for My Pink Navigator in the Tops in Lexington magazine. And I was like, well, it's pink, so she must know what she's doing, right? Pinktober. So I reached out to her through her website, and not expecting anything really back, just a way for me to kind of decompress my feelings of what was happening, because nobody in my family knew. My husband didn't know what to say, my kids, all of that. And Bobby called me, and I remember we chatted because she was 31 when she was diagnosed as well. So we automatically had that in common. And slowly but surely, I started becoming more and more involved with My Pink Navigator. She actually put my survivor story on her page, so you can see me there. I started helping with events, so like when she would do health fairs and things like that. I'm actually a patient advocate on her board as well now, because My Pink Navigator goes from diagnosis all the way through to survivorhood, because even when you're a survivor, it still affects you. I've been a survivor for almost 3 years, and I'm still having surgeries to try to recover and fix what cancer took away from me. So basically, we have events at restaurants, or we have annual big parties that we try to do. This last year, we actually did a calendar of 12 girls who are all survivors, and it's beautiful, and it gave them a chance to feel beautiful again, because it's very, very hard to come to grips with your new body, your new. And when you are raised, especially in the U.S., that, looks matter, this matters, you need to be this shape, you need to be this weight, all of that kind of thing. And then cancer comes through and changes your whole plan, changes your whole view on life. And everything. And so, the biggest thing is to find that support group. I always tell everybody that it's a club I never wanted to be a part of, but it's a club that has the best people, because everybody in that club, no matter if their story is different, they understand how personal, and they're more understanding on exactly what it is that you need to hear in those moments.
Our friend Bobby, she's a Rise and Grind member, has been for a while, and what she does with My Pink Navigator is truly incredible. What she does is she brings these women together in such a powerful way so that she can shift their spirit. You see, as they battle mentally, or as they battle physically, they're also battling mentally. And a spirit shift is really what they need to be able to go through this grueling process of battling breast cancer. These are young women with young children. It's amazing. So Bobby's an amazing human being. We're backing her up this month, and we're asking you to do the same. We've created these shirts like the one I'm wearing today. We've also got the regular tees that aren't quite the raglans. You can go grab either one of those. You can go to riseandgrindgear.com if you want the raglan, or you can go to riseandgrindoffline.com if you'd like a regular t-shirt. 100% of the proceeds are going to Bobby and My Pink Navigator. I would love for you to go check out her organization. It truly is incredible. Also, you have a little star button right there on your phone as you're watching. If you're watching live at 5:30 a.m. Eastern, you can drop stars. Those stars are dollars that go directly to Bobby and her organization, My Pink Navigator, so that she can go out and help more young women like Kristen there shift their spirit. You see, you have to understand that there are 3 sides to you. There is the mental, there is the physical, and there's the spiritual. You are a 3-dimensional being, not a 2-dimensional being, but a 3-dimensional being. And when it comes to mental health, There's a spiritual element to that. I want you to do me a favor real quick. I want you to look at this Rise and Grind cross that we have on the screen. Just stare at it for a second. Take a real good look at it. Look at the texture of the letters. Look at the shape of the cross. Look at the eye in the middle. I want you to look at all of those. And then I want you to do me a huge favor. I want you to just close your eyes real quick. Close your eyes, and with your eyes closed, I want you to picture that Rise and Grind cross that you were just looking at. Can you visualize it? Can you see it? My guess is for some of you, you can actually see it clearer in your mind than you could on the little tiny screen on the phone. So what is that? Science says you can only see because there's an optic nerve that is connected to a lens that is processing the light that allows your eyeball to be able to see. But yet you were just able to see the Rise and Grind cross without your eyes. I want you to do me another favor right now, just in your mind, without using your lips, without making a sound. I want you to, with your lips closed, I want you to say to yourself, I am amazing. Now do it again, this time louder. I want you to shout it as loud as you can without using your lips or your mouth. I want you to say, I am amazing. Did you hear it? Did you literally just hear yourself say, I am amazing? How is that possible? Science says we can only hear because there are frequencies and vibrations that go through the air that are caught by an eardrum that ultimately physically are processed so that you can hear. So what is it that hears without ears? That sees without eyes? You see, my friend, that's your spirit. That is the spiritual side of yourself. That is your third dimension. That is that thing inside you that everyone else actually sees. You see, we live in a world where people are so worried on the surface about what they look like. They're worried, they're tweaking and they're changing and they're manipulating. They're worried about zits and their eyebrows and their teeth and all of these things. But I'm here to tell you, no one notices any of those things. See, they see you. They see your spirit. You know how sometimes you're like that, it just feels weird. The energy feels weird from that person, or you see someone walking and you're just like, I'm going to go to the other side of the street, right? Like there's this sixth sense, this spidey sense that you get. You see, that's that third dimension. That's your spirit. Your real true essence. It is within you. It is your spirit that has to be shifted in order for us to make shifts of the mind. You see, there's a reason programs like Alcoholics Anonymous and Narcon and things like that, there's a reason that those programs start with this book right here. You see, people ask me all the time, Glenn, what are the best books that I should read for self-help and self-development? What is on your Audible list? How can I make myself better? And I'm here to tell you that there's no better book than this one. This is the Bible. This is the #1 selling book of all time. This is the best self-help book of all time. And there's a reason for that, because change, real change, if you want to shift your mental aptitude, comes from a spiritual change. It's not physically. I've tried that. When I was younger and I was making poor decisions, I tried physically changing. I tried physically changing location, physically changing my circle of friends. I tried physically changing my habits and behaviors and the things that I did every day. I tried physically doing all of those things, and nothing changed for me. Mentally, I was still in anguish. It wasn't until I had a spiritual shift that I was able to break through some of the chains. I'm going to share a quick story with you and then we'll get out of here. I know I'm running up a minute or two behind, but it was important to me that I share this story with you. See, you have an opportunity to serve. You have an opportunity to serve My Pink Navigator, to go grab a t-shirt, to drop some stars, which I see tons of stars getting dropped in here. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Sean Woodward. And see, when you serve others, when you support others, when you take action on that, spiritually, there's a shift. You see, you can't feel negative. You can't feel bad when you're doing something good for someone else. And during this season where there's all this stuff and so many people are battling with depression and anxieties and fears and all of that, I challenge you to serve. Because when you serve, it fills the spirit. I'm going to share with you a quick story, then I'm going to let you out of here. It's the story of a young girl and a young boy, and they were best of friends. They really loved each other, and they spent a lot of time together, this young boy and this young girl. And this young boy, his prized possession was a bag of marbles. He had a bag of just these beautiful steel marbles that he loved. And the young girl, her prized possession was she had this bag of sweets, this bag of treats that she loved, her favorite candies. And when the little girl would see the little boy with his marbles, she would say, "Oh man, I wish I had those marbles." And when he would see her with her candy, he would say, "Oh my goodness, I wish I had her candies." And so after time, after a while, they decided that they were going to go ahead and swap bags. She would give her bag of candy, he would give his bag of marbles. And so just before the exchange, the little boy went over to the side and he looked through his marbles for the last time. And he saw one marble that was really beautiful in the bag. And he thought, you know what, I'm going to take this one marble. I'll give her the rest. And so he took the one marble and he hid it. And then when they exchanged, he gave her his bag of marbles and she gave him the bag of sweets. And they went on. Well, later that night, as they were laying in bed, she was sleeping soundly in her bed, and the young boy had trouble falling asleep because mentally, all he could think about was, had she done to him what he had done to her? You see, it is the way we treat others that ultimately determines our ability to sleep at night. The anxieties, the fears, the depression, a lot of the mental battles that we have are because we're doing things that aren't serving our spirits. We're making choices and decisions of the flesh versus choices and decisions of something greater. Friends, I love you. I love you. I appreciate you. I am so thankful for you. As we go through this season together, I challenge you. If you're a non-believer in the third dimension, the spiritual dimension, I just challenge you to seek that, study that, learn that. I promise you, if you go down that rabbit hole, it will take you farther, faster than any conspiracy theory rabbit hole ever has, than any social media platform could ever do. Without a shift spiritually, you can't shift mentally. It's not the physical. It's not the mental. It's the essence of who you are. And the decisions that you make each and every day, they matter. You see, you are a child of God, the God of the universe, the God that made everything. Made you to be the absolute best version of yourself that you can possibly be. Mind, body, and spirit. Absolute best. And see, the decisions that you make today are so important because they impact your friends, your family members, your coworkers. You showing up here today has made an impact on me. When you hit the share button, when you drop a comment, when you throw up a heart, dude, you're impacting my life, your energy. Your spirit is connecting with mine. Your spirit is shifting my spirit. My life is better because you're in it. Make sense? Together we are powerful. Divided and alone we are weak. There are people that know this and prey on this. There are untruths that are being shared and that are being told. They are messing with your mind and ultimately shifting your spirit to one of division and hatred. Brothers against brothers, friends against friends. And so I challenge you. I challenge you to dive in. Grab this book, man. Grab this book. Spend 10 minutes in it a day. Dive in, read the stories. It's the most incredible self-help book that's ever been written. Dive into the Bible. Learn. Shift your spirit. It matters. Listen, if you need more videos like this, you can go to GlennLundy.com. That's right, you can go to GlennLundy.com. If you haven't done so already, do me a huge favor. Go grab one of these shirts. Go to RISEANDGRINDGear.com if you would like a regular t-shirt, a raglan long sleeve t-shirt, or you can go to RISEANDGRINDOffline.com and get a regular t-shirt. And that is all of those proceeds are going directly to Bobby Mihas and her amazing organization, My Pink Navigator. I promise you, you'll feel better. You'll feel better instantly if you do. Continue to support that organization. But hey, go out there, have an amazing day today. Really powerful, incredibly impactful day today. And then come back here again tomorrow morning, 5:30 a.m. because we're going to do this all over again on #RiseAndGrind. Love you. For real.
Good morning. All my people for the sunrise. Stepped into my greatness, feeling powerful and energized. Thankful to be alive. #blessed. Write my mission, vision, values, and my gratitude list. I'm building up momentum. I'm making good decisions. I rise, I grind, I get it. Ain't no doubt that I'm committed. Cause who really loses if I don't win? Can't cheat the grind, only get what you put in. So I'm mastering my mentals. I'm focused on my physical. I'm developing spiritually and manifesting miracles. I'm gonna get it started, have a party in the morning, and I'ma wake the world. It's so alarming. I #RiseAndGrind.